My name is Tom, and this is the true story of my life. Last night, I sat alone in my room, staring at an old photo on the wall. It was a picture of my mother and me when I was a small boy. She had a big smile, and I looked happy too. I closed my eyes and thought about her. Many memories came to my mind, some good, some not so good. My heart felt warm, but also a little sad. When I was a child, my mother did everything for me. She cooked my food, washed my clothes, helped me with homework, walked me to school, and stayed with me when I was sick. She worked hard every day, but I didn't see her love then, and I didn't say thank you enough. I thought she would always be there. I thought her only job was to take care of me. I was wrong. One day, I came home late. My mother was waiting, looking worried. She asked where I had been, and I said I was with friends. She told me to let her know next time. I got angry and told her to stop asking questions, saying I wasn't a baby. Her face changed. She looked hurt, but she didn't shout. She just said, "Okay." That night, she still made me dinner and kissed me goodnight. Her love didn't change. I remember when I failed a big test. I was afraid to go home, but she didn't shout. She sat beside me and said, "It's okay, try again next time," and hugged me. Her hugs made me feel safe. She made me strong and loved, even when I said hurtful things to her. She stayed up late when I had problems, listened when I needed to talk, cried when I was sad, and laughed when I was happy. Her heart was always full of love, but I was too young to see it. There was a time I wanted to leave home and live alone. I packed my bag, and when I opened the door, she stood there. She didn't stop me. She just said, "If you go, take a jacket. It might be cold." That small sentence broke my heart. I saw her eyes full of love, and that trust brought me back home. I think of the day she was sick with a fever. She still got up to make breakfast for me. I told her to rest, but she said, "Mothers don't rest." I didn't understand her words then, but now I do. A mother's heart never stops working. Even when her body is tired or in pain, her love is stronger than anything. Now that I'm older, I see how strong and kind she was, how much she gave me. I wish I could go back to say sorry and thank you, but I can't. So now I try to love her the way she loved me. I try to speak kind words, help her more, and be better. She never stopped loving me, never turned away, and always kept her hands and heart open for me. I remember mornings when I woke up late and missed the school bus. I thought she'd be angry, but she just smiled and drove me to school, telling me a funny story along the way. I remember breaking a glass and lying about it, but later telling her the truth. She smiled, thanked me for my honesty, and didn't punish me. She taught me values through love. In high school, I avoided her in front of friends, but she never complained. When I got my first job, I bought her a small gift with my first salary. She said I didn't need to buy anything, but I saw tears in her eyes. Sometimes she sat alone in the living room, looking at old photos. I never asked what she was thinking, but now I wonder if she felt lonely. When I visit her now, I see her hair turning gray and her hands moving slower, but her heart is the same. She still waits for me at the door, cooks my favorite food, and asks if I slept well. I try to show her love like she showed me, by sitting with her, listening to her stories, and holding her hand. I remember rainy days when she waited at the school gate with an umbrella, her clothes wet but her smile warm. I remember her working quietly at night while I watched TV, never resting, never complaining. I remember her patience when I struggled with schoolwork, her sacrifices when she chose my needs over hers. and the way she gave up her dreams for my future. When I left for college, she packed my bag with warm clothes, snacks, and a note that said, "Take care, I believe in you." I didn't know how hard that goodbye was for her. At college, I rarely called, and when I did, I was always in a hurry. She just said she wanted to hear my voice. She prayed for me every night, whispered my name in her prayers, and always greeted me with joy when I came home. Even when I forgot her birthday, she didn't say anything, just asked about my day. Every time I left home, she waved until I disappeared from sight. Now, I think about the times I ignored her, the moments I chose others over her, and the unkind words I said. But she never stopped loving me. I dream of sitting in the kitchen again, watching her make tea and saying thank you for the food, the love, the nights she stayed awake, the dreams she gave up for me. I've learned that her love wasn't in big words or grand gestures, but in small, quiet actions, the warm meals, the clean clothes, the waiting at the door. There are so many things I never asked her about her dreams, her childhood, her joys. She never spoke of herself, always putting others first. As I grow older, I see her in the way I care for others, in my patience and kindness. Her spirit lives with me every day. When I feel lost or tired, I remember her soft, strong voice and her smile that made the world feel right. Her love was the strongest thing I've ever known, and it gave me everything I needed to become who I am. So to every son and daughter, I say, look at your mother, listen to her, help her, talk to her. Don't wait years to understand her love. Say thank you now. Give her your time, your care, and your respect. One day, you'll look back, like me, and realize that everything she did was out of deep, endless love. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.